If you are in menopause and you feel like you've been getting more colds or you feel under the weather more than you did before, then keep on watching this video. Hey, I'm Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to talk about something that no one's really talking about regarding menopause, and it's about getting sick. So I'm Jen. I'm a medical esthetician. I've owned a med spa for over 20 years, and I've become obsessed with figuring out how to age as healthily as I can. So through exercise, diet, nutrition, I'm a certified functional aging specialist. So like I said, I never get sick, and I've been sick now twice in the past like 5 weeks. Now, I don't get the flu vaccine. I didn't get the COVID vaccine, and I literally touch people's faces or I'm with people super close like for over 20 years, and I really don't get sick. So I was trying to figure out what the heck is going on, because I've literally been so much more healthy than I've been in years. Like, I cut down on my drinking. I'm eating more fruits and vegetables. I'm doing greens, powders, probiotics, prebiotics, sleeping better, tracking my sleep, and I changed my workouts. So why the heck do I keep getting sick? So what I found out is, obviously in menopause, I know our hormones are dropping, our hormones are all over the place, and I know estrogen is very protective for our bodies, but I didn't really correlate the drop in estrogen with me getting sick. But apparently there is a correlation between your estrogen falling and being protective for your body. But the main thing I found out was about this thymus. This thymus is like a gland located right here that has a lot to do with our immunity and cortisol, which are big things that happen with us, especially the cortisol spikes when we enter menopause. So this thymus right here actually shrinks as we get older, and actually is what gives us protection or immunity to help us from getting sick. So I'm going to insert a video here so you can see from some specialists how they talk about it.
Welcome everyone, Dr. Mandel here. Today I'm going to share with you an amazing technique, a tapping technique that we're going to stimulate the thymus gland that's located behind our sternal region or our breastbone. This is what develops the T lymphocytes, the killer cells. This is what builds your immune system, fighting off bacteria, viruses, pathogens, keeping you healthy. As we age, this thymus gland will start to shrink. By stimulating the thymus gland, you can make positive changes to improve your health. With this tapping technique, this is going to rebalance our system and allow it to get back into homeostasis. Take your index finger, put it on top of the sternal region. You'll feel a little indentation. That's called our sternal notch. Come down like about an inch. You'll feel a thickened bone that runs across the sternum. Right behind that area is our thymus gland. Take these two fingers, start to tap. And as you tap, you're stimulating the sympathetic nervous system. Stimulating the nervous system, this is going to boost your energy. As your body secretes adrenaline, you'll notice behind your cheeks, if you have sinuses or problems breathing, it's going to drain, it's going to open up. But this will give you a boost of energy. You'll do this first thing in the morning, about 30 seconds. Do not do this at night because it can affect your sleep.
So I did that tapping technique, and I definitely felt less congested. Some other videos talk about doing the tapping technique when you feel like you're getting sick or when you're sick a few times throughout the day to really just like a boost to your immune system. So give it a try. Comment down below if you've used tapping for anything else. So now I'm going down this tapping rabbit hole. It's really interesting in different ways to stimulate and heal the body naturally. So I'd love to know if any of you that are in menopause or perimenopause feel like you're getting sick more often and what you are doing about it, supplements that you're taking or different methods, natural things that you're doing. I would love to know so I can incorporate those as well. So let me know down below if you've tried this or what your thoughts are. Okay, this next video talks about cortisol and stress and how that's affected by the thymus gland, which is really pertinent because I find a lot of menopausal women, we're under a lot more stress. We're running around. We have to be really, really mindful of the stress that we're under, just now the impact that it has on our bodies, our immune health. So watch this video. Let me know what you think.
Thymus gland in relationship to stress. So the thymus, being an immune gland, has these cells called thymocytes, which make T cells. And T cells are white blood cells, and they help protect you against certain foreign invaders. And the thymus gland is like a training camp for T cells. So what's happening is, especially early on, when the thymus is very, very large, when you're a baby, your thymus is very, very large. Okay, as you get older, it shrinks to the point where you get really old and it's barely there. So if there's any weakness within the thymus gland, you're going to be predisposed to getting viruses and bacterial infections because you can't fight them off as well. Also, it increases your risk for cancer because the immune system is very, very important in not just fighting off cancer, but disease in general. But the biggest tip that I can give you related to the thymus gland is this. Cortisol, which is a stress hormone, lowers the thymus. Cortisol suppresses the thymus gland. So there always seems to be, right after a stress event, a susceptibility to pulling in this infection. So if you have a room of people that are exposed to a certain virus, some people will get the infection and other people won't. And I really believe it has to do with cortisol and stress. Those people that have lost their tolerance to stress or are more overly stressed tend to pull in that virus way more than those people who are not affected by stress. In fact, over the last 29 years of practice, the people that I talk to, not just getting sick, but developing autoimmune conditions, when you interview them, it always happens after some stress event, whether it's a loss of a loved one or a traumatic experience, and boom, they start developing this immune condition, which is interesting. This is where you need to focus right here, eliminating this stress as much as possible. Yes, you need to increase your vitamin C and your zinc and your foods, but don't forget about addressing this very important factor of stress. Because I believe unless this is dealt with, no amount of nutrition is going to really make an impact.
Anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you if you are struggling with your immune system, feeling you're getting sick, or just gives you some ideas to help strengthen your immune system, especially just to work on the tapping as just a method to help with stress, anxiety, build your immunity. If you like videos like this, please like and subscribe because I love to talk about fitness, beauty, all wellness for women over 40 or 50 like me. So I think you'll like this one next, and I'll see you in the next one.